Oh, Cyberpunk. How I love thee. It still blows my mind that we have this game on a Nintendo console. Will somebody pinch me, please? My first experience with this game was on Google Stadia. Rest in peace. By now, we all know the story of Cyberpunk's beginnings, so there really is no need to explain. Although I will say, its disastrous launch was a very loud shot heard around the world. But man, what a redemption story. I sure as heck am thankful for the here and now, as this game is incredible to play here and now. I think I just confused myself. CDPR didn't just fix Cyberpunk, they literally rebuilt half the game right before our eyes. This was one of the first games that launched right beside the Switch 2, and best of all, the entire game is on one Switch 2 card. Minus the post-launch updates, of course. Nothing was cut from its transition to the hybrid console, which I deeply appreciate, because after all, many of us who have been longtime fans of Nintendo have grown up, and I'm glad the Big N has realized that third-party support is something to take very seriously. Cyberpunk 2077 still isn't 100% perfect, nowhere near. But for what it is now, with all of its patches, tweaks, overhauls, and fixes, which thankfully were free, it's solid enough to be considered a great experience, no matter what current-gen console you are playing on, including PC. The game's story is complex, deep, emotional, and very mature. But overall, it doesn't take itself too seriously, at least from my perspective. The writing is superb. Most of the characters are very memorable and help to enrich the complex narrative of the overall story arc. And I don't care what anybody says. Keanu Reeves did a great job. Leave him alone. I mean, come on guys, it's Keanu Reeves. We love him. For those of you who have not played the game yet, you will be forced to make some head-over-heart decisions or vice versa. Although those critical decisions are not too frequent, mainly tied to the story, they definitely land a major impact on your emotions when they do show up regarding certain events. I love when games do this, force us to think or feel. It's almost like the game's reminding us that we as human beings are very complex creatures with a myriad of emotions that define what the human experience is. I'm sorry, was that too deep? Cyberpunk 2077 has a lot of stuff to do. My favorite being loads and loads of weapons and loot. There are tons of clothing options, which if you're brand new to the game or are not familiar with the game's history, clothing actually contributed to your armor rating before it was changed to be reflected by your cyberware. Which in a game like this, it makes more sense, right? The many different vehicles in the game are varied and beautiful and very welcome. And some are customizable to a certain degree. The crafting system works as it should, but I can't talk too much on that simply because I don't really use it that much. But the fact that it's available is great, and you can get some pretty strong equipment with the right components. And there are tons and tons more surprises that are just waiting to be discovered if you're willing to explore the giant night city in its entirety. Good luck with that. And then of course there is V. Who is V? V is me. V is you. V is us. I love how we are given the ability to express our own unique version of V how we want. In this day and age, freedom of expression is very crucial, and good job to you, CDPR, for allowing us to express ourselves very uniquely in this game. Like, seriously, I've seen some of the creations people have done, and they're wild. V is whoever you want V to be. They are the embodiment of the player, and again, self-expression is key in this game, and I'm so glad that many players out there are able to express themselves freely. It's nice when games give this option. Very nice. As far as Phantom Liberty goes, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've only played a small portion of Phantom Liberty on the Xbox version and never finished it. And I'm taking my sweet time with the Switch 2 version still to this day, deliberately. I haven't even touched Phantom Liberty, as I want to comb over as much as I can within the main game before I start the DLC. There is so much of Night City to explore. My favorite thing to do is simply just to walk around and look at people, places, and things. Plus, I love when it rains in the game. I truly do. I like rain. Night City is a living, breathing character in its own right, and it looks ever so beautiful, whether day or night. I can go on and on about this game, but my throat chakra's going out. But seriously, the game is incredible. And I commend CDPR for doing the right thing and stepping up to fix most of the initial issues that had plagued the experience when it launched, and owning up to their mistakes and taking the time to deliver on the intended vision of what the game was supposed to be at launch, or at least they've gotten pretty close to that vision. Cyberpunk 2077 just keeps getting better and better, and it is here to stay for years and years to come, and I am so here for it. And I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, you beautiful viewer you. You are absolutely astonishingly breathtaking. If you'd like to see more videos like this from me or anything else related to the Switch 1 or Switch 2, please like and subscribe and join me on this gaming journey. It's going to be a wild one going forward, as long as the games don't suck. Be well, stay safe, much love to every single one of you. Take care, and I'll catch you all later.